Well, come on in out of that cold, snowy weather that we're having today. Well, actually, I think it was in the 60s today. Probably going to be in the 60s tomorrow. But anyway, come on in. Let's take a look at your inspection report. So stay with me. Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Gail, it was great to see you and meet with your client out at the house today. What a beautiful house. Great location, too, by the way. Hey, let's go inside. So let's take a look at this living room fireplace. So what we talked about was this was never not going to smoke up the house. This is a standard size fireplace opening with a half-size flue. In other words, this required a 13 by 13 flue system, and it only has an 8 by 13. What's significant about that is all the air coming in, mixing with the smoke, trying to go up the chimney, it's bottlenecked up because it's not the right size, and a great deal of it was coming into the house. So much so that they put this layer of brick in the bottom here to try to jack it up a little bit, get it closer to the flue. That didn't work. Then they put this metal piece in here to kind of picture frame it a little bit, and besides that, I'm sure that doesn't work either. This fireplace does not have a damper. Couple chipped bricks in the back, not causing a problem. No need to panic there. The flue system's cracked all the way down. It's got broken flue sections, holes in it. It's a leaky chimney, and so is the other one too, by the way, and we'll get to that in a second. We go to the top of the living room fireplace. You can see that it's got a cover over the top of that fireplace, and you can see that the cement is so loose, and you can just pick the bricks out. So need some repair work done on that, and I've given you a price on doing it. We look in the den fireplace. It's an open wood burning fireplace. See how big this one is. This is an oversized fireplace opening, but what the good news of that was that at least they put a 13 by 18, a large oversized flue in here. The problem is these are 2-foot sections of pipe, and they've staggered them back and forth, and that reduces the draft. And every time they stagger them, let's see if we get a picture of the flue system here. Every time you stagger them, it looks like this. See these big old gaps in here? So that chimney's not only leaky, but it probably doesn't draw well either. So there you go. Let's go back on the inside. We're also missing mortar up in the smoke chamber area. This damper bracket right here is loose. The way it's configured, you can't really tighten it up, and it means that this damper is not fully opening. So that just adds to the problems if you want to burn wood or vented gas logs. We looked at the flue system up on top. Not really much going on up here. You could see that the bricks were splaying away, but the paint is kind of keeping that sealed. What happens is when you build a chimney out of soft brick, it absorbs water, and any trapped water in the wintertime when it freezes, it expands and pops the faces off the brick. Well, that's what happened and happened and happened here over the years, but now they're painting the brick, which is actually a good thing. It's sealing it up. So some of this paint is coming off. It needs to be repainted. Normal routine stuff when you do, when you're painting the house. So questions for me. Oh, so both the fireplaces you should use vent-free gas logs. Remember, vent-free is clean combustion. It's complete, and there is no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide. You could treat them as vented if you want to let the heat out. Gets too hot in there or whatever, but you can also close the damper and operate it as vent-free, which is what we do, by the way, in our house, and we get all the wonderful heat in the house. So it gives you something to think about, and you'll have questions for me, no doubt. Give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris at affordablesweep.com. Thanks.